I'll first show you face of the day because then I'll get my lipstick on, and then I'm going to go through a tag that Teresa from BeautyForEveryday tagged me. Okay, so first off, I did the foundation thing, and I used some Hoola for trying to get some cheekbones, and I used Benefit's Coralista for the blush, which in the summertime, it and Orgasm look great on me. Then I used on my eyelids MAC's Rubenesque paint pot. What do you know, I said that not backwards. So there it is. It's kind of a goldeny, well, I didn't stick my finger in it anyway. A goldeny apricot. It's got shimmer. Then I used, boy, this is hot. I've had it out in the sun. I got from Coastal Scents the neutral palette. I got this probably 2 or 3 years ago when I first started watching. And take out the little plastic insert. I've made what I thought were dupes. They're not really dupes. And this is the palette. And today I used this more lavendery color on the lid. I used this, I called it Sketch or Twinks dupe. It's not. On the outer corner and into the crease a little bit. And that was this morning, so it's kind of wearing off. And then I took this one that I also duped for Twinks right underneath my eye. Anyway, I need to use this more. It's fun. The other thing that's weird is I'm sure it was made in China, and you know what they did to their baby formula. Who knows what I'm putting on, but they're pretty colors, and it was probably under $20, I'm sure of that. So, it should be safe. Let's pretend that, the U.S. went through it. Okay, then on my, eyeliner and waterline, which is probably gone. Garbage truck. I used MAC's Teddy. Uppy's Beads, Miss Tammy taught me about that pencil. Next on my lips, I did use a lip pencil this morning. I don't remember what it was, but I'm still using up my, I got that much to go. My MAC's Thrills. I just don't like it on me in the winter, so I gotta wear it now. Limited edition, because it's got the different colored thing. However, it was pretty close to Revlon's Color Burst Peach. Then I've got the Physicians Formula Plump Potion, which I think they're trying to discontinue, but I always find it in some stores. And I like the way it kind of tames down color. And then it has kind of a, I can't say mint, but it has kind of a tingly taste feel to it. Okay, so that's what I have in my face, and we're gonna put that down, keep it in the shade. We go from a cold rain to now it's in the 70s, I think. Anyway, I'm hot. But I like this red better than the blue underneath, so I'm wearing red. Okay, the tag was, I'll have to name the tag up above because I didn't write it here, but it's basically for us YouTubers that are making YouTubes. So I thought that was a really good idea. The first question was, how many hours a week do I spend on filming and editing? It takes a lot of time. I always feel guilty when I realize what I'm doing. I'm not making any money doing this. But so, I'd say 10 hours a week or more. That's not counting, looking at what you guys wrote. That's the exciting part, and answering. Am I a spender or am I a saver? I'm both. I love to save. If I don't have savings in the bank, I almost can't sleep at night. No, I don't think I can sleep at night. But if I save up and then I buy something wonderful, like right now I'm waiting for some Kevin and Kwan. I'll show you when it comes. And I love Chanel and that kind of thing. And I'll get those occasionally. But mostly I've got like Wet n Wild and Revlon and, that kind of thing. I'm dying to try. PrissyandPink just told me about, on one of her videos, the Black Radiance line, and I'm dying to go try that. She had a blush that looked like it was to die for. Okay, on. When is the easiest time to film? For me, it's morning, and right now it's after lunch. So, because the light's so bad, so I like morning. Evening, John's home, I can't do it then. So because of when he's home, I like Mondays, Tuesdays, or Thursdays and Fridays, because he takes Wednesdays off. His boss finally figured out he's taken every Wednesday off this year. He wanted to go part-time, and they won't let him. So he just takes Wednesdays off and has the weekend off. And now they know. But he's put a retirement date in now, so our income's gonna go like in half, so we're gonna have to go on the budget video, learn how to be cheap. Okay, what makes talking in front of the camera comfortable for me? I used to be really uncomfortable, and I would talk to you like this, and then I would, you know, look over here, and then every once in a while look at you. And then I realized, oh, it's just like talking to my daughter. And we're silly, so I pretend I'm talking to her. And then now that I'm getting to know a few of you, I know I'm talking to you. All right, what's the worst makeup hair habit I have? Here it comes, guys. And you're going to see this in my nail video. I can't stop chewing my cuticles. I can't. They can hurt. They can bleed. I think, oh, if I get this one more jagged edge off, it'll be smooth and then I won't be, you know, picking at it. Yeah, it doesn't happen. I can't stop. I have chewed my nails ever since I can ever remember. And I used to chew the nails and they were down to the quick. And in high school, one of my teachers would offer me a dime for every nail I would grow out. And I collected dimes, and then I went back to chewing them. Then I went to college, and I think I started to grow them out then, and then anyways, later adult, then I could grow out so I get little white parts. They aren't very good nails. But you have to replace one habit with another, so I chew the cuticles. I'm sorry. Tammy's gonna kill me, but it's like smoking. I don't even know I'm doing it. I do it when I read. I do it when I watch TV, so I'm distracted. Okay, enough of that. One quote that I wish the world would live by. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. It would be wonderful then. And if we just served everybody wonderful food, well, they wouldn't be hungry. We'd all get along, you know? Tolerance, folks. Nothing in excess. That's what I say go by. All right, how long do I spend getting ready? I didn't used to hardly spend any time at all getting ready. But now that I've been into YouTube and I have so much makeup and I love it all, it takes me at least a half an hour. I mean, I can go fast. I could just throw on lipstick and mascara and go. But even for the early fairy, I'll get up at 5 and, you know, get it all on. I'll be in a hurry and I have it laid out the night before. But that's the best part of the day is putting on the makeup. What are your favorite videos on YouTube? Oh, I had to write them down. Scottsdale Library Program in Spanish, and that's Scottsdale AZ Gov is, you know, who you speak. Anyway, my daughter was on that one. She did the Scottsdale Library project in Spanish. Anyway, I'll list it below. And she's fluent in Spanish, and so it was fun to see her, and I'm not real fond of her hairdo. Sorry, Jess, but she's not either. This was the first one she did, and she's going to do a bunch more, so we're refining her techniques. The other one is my other favorite, and that is, and it's not any related to me, is the Ultimate Dog Tease by Klaatu42, Klaatu 42. It is the funniest daggone dog tease video you will have ever seen, and some of you may have seen it. Our family now copies what it says. You know, it's like a family running joke. Okay, a YouTuber that you watch who deserves more views and has more subbies than you. Hardly anybody has fewer subs than me. I don't know why. I've got the best subscribers. I have the cream of the crop subscribers. I have been shouted out, but there's something about me. I think I finally broke 650. So anyway, who I like, she probably isn't in 1,000, I think she is, but redheadphd. She's very articulate, she's very cute, and I like her taste, and I wish I were redheaded and could wear her colors. There's Bev Hills 1, BEVH, I'll write this below. She was one of my subscribers, and she's hilarious. She's just starting to make videos. And another one is RX, because I can't say it, rxstrmom, rxstrmom, M-O-M. She's way more organized than I am at videos. But anyway, they're fun people, and I enjoy watching them, so give them a check out. One thing that you're excited about in the upcoming year, well, you guys have already heard about it because I'm so excited, is in October we're going to Hawaii, and Jessica and her husband are going to join us, and I'm sorry I'm singing, but it's so much fun. I'm so excited. We're going to go to the Big Island, and I'm going to eat my way through papayas and pineapples, fresh ones. Nothing like they import to here. Okay, your most awkward filming moment. Well, I'll just put there we go. And I'll put the little excerpt either now or at the end. It'd be funnier at the end, maybe. Okay, how long does it take you to prep for a video? Or prepare for a video? It takes me a while to collect and remember what I've put on my face, and I like to show you that because if I talk about other stuff, it's more fun to talk about makeup. It takes me a long time to think up what I want to do, and I just look out the window and decide, oh, where do I want to film today? Then it takes me about 8 takes. You know, I'll try at different points all around this rose bush, seeing if I can, you know, not have me squinting or in the shade or, you know, anyway. So it takes a bunch of that because I don't have a display that I can see. I'm just looking at a lens. This is a Canon G10. Am I wearing pants, jeans, skirt, or are you actually wearing pajama bottoms? I'm wearing jeans. I always wear jeans. Let's see. See? Pull them up. Trying to lose weight for Hawaii. I've lost 3 pounds. Now we sit. Can't lose any more. What are you most proud of in life? Well, of course, my kids. They're brilliant. They're both college graduates. There's no college debt. They paid half their way through it. They got good grades, and one of them went to a private school and had got a scholarship with her grades all 4 years. Son went to a state school, but did real well there. One of his professors wanted him to stay and, you know, help him assist. Both kids went into Peace Corps. Jessica went to Honduras. Blake went to Ghana, West Africa, which was really hard. We tried to talk him out of it, but there's no talking that kid out of anything. And Jessica went on to Cordon Bleu Pastry and Baking. She had her own, still kind of does, her own cake baking business. And what is she? Oh, now she's working at upscale discount fabric store, and she's learning interior decorating, so she's helping me with my house. My son, I'm probably going to have to wrap this up. My son is going to Georgia Tech. He is, they both got married within 6 weeks of each other, and that's why I lost my hair. He and his wife are both in physical chemistry there, getting their doctorates, so I never hear from them. Too much work. They got about probably 4 more years to go, or 3 more years, something, anyway, forever. So they live on the opposite end of the country than us. We see him probably once every other year. And before that, I hadn't seen him in about 3.5, because the Peace Corps thing. And then he went to Korea for 6 months. Okay, hold it. Where were we? Oh, husband and I are madly in love, and it's like 38 years, since 1972. I know some of you weren't even born then. Okay, so, okay, husband. And then the other thing is I have my own photography business that I started 19 years ago, and I've run it myself. Husband is highly unpaid assistant. It's been very successful. Helped the kids go through college. Helped me renovate this little house that I now can rent out as a vacation rental. And it got me some furniture, and it got me a trip to Honduras. I guess that's it. I guess it's just time for bloopers. Hardly anybody has more. Give them. They're good at making videos. Oh wait, weird short hand notes. I have the most fabulous people, and they talk about me, but nobody subscribes. Well, no. See, I have the most fabulous people that are recommending me. It's just I'm such a ditz, probably people can't stand to sit through it. Next time, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I love all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you, askadragqueen, and BeautyForEveryday, and Uppy's Beads, and I think there was somebody else that has given me shout-outs. Oh, blushingpixie. I mean, quit rambling, and say goodbye. Until next time, thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye-bye.